Welcome back to the Phantom Gourmet. Our next guest is a fantastic actor who was born and raised in Greater Boston, made it big in movies like Mystic River, and now he stars in one of the top shows on network television. And if there were an Emmy Award for eating at great restaurants, Kevin Chapman would definitely win. He's been in blockbuster movies and stars in one of television's most popular dramas. But Kevin Chapman is really just a local guy at heart.
Thanks. Look at this little bastard all night.
This South Shore native plays NYPD homicide detective Lionel Fusco on CBS's Person of Interest. But when he's not on your television screen, Kevin is probably cheering on the Patriots of Bruins or hanging out with anyone from Bill Parcells to Mitt Romney to Charles Barkley to Bobby Orr. And whether he's posing for pictures with presidents or just some friendly fans, this Person of Interest is always interested in finding his next great meal. And joining us now here at the VIP table is one of my favorite actors working in TV right now, Kevin Chapman. Welcome to the show, Kevin.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for coming back home to Boston. So, you grew up, you spent most of your life, in Greater Boston. Then you're like, okay, I want to be an actor. You move out to LA. So let's just talk from a culinary standpoint and food here. Can you compare the two cities, Boston and LA, and what the food and restaurant scene is like in those two places?
Well, just for the record, I'm living back in Boston now, so I guess that's
sweet.
That explains it all, right there.
Exactly. Still a Boston guy all the way through. But, it's funny because I have a friend that grew up in Boston, then he moved to LA, and I remember he would come back a couple times a year and he'd be like, you know what? I just want to go to like the 99 and eat boneless buffalo wings because I can't get that out there.
You can't get a good slice of pizza in LA.
Right.
You just can't.
No. You get all the sushi you'd ever want.
That's it.
All right, so
sushi and Mexican food, you find pizza, it's not going to happen.
So now that you're a Boston guy yet again, let's go through some of your favorite places locally here, okay? We're going to start with breakfast. One of your all-time favorite places for breakfast, and it's one of our favorites too, is Arthur and Pat's down in Marshfield. Now, this place is like legendary.
It doesn't come any better than Arthur and Pat's. My favorite dish is the healthy breakfast, which is egg whites, avocado, a little salad, 2 pieces of toast, and D makes the most amazing cup of coffee you've ever had.
Yeah, now, with all of the stuff on this menu, we could look at some of the video of these dishes. Everything's over the top. Everything's triple layered, extra stuff, extra bacon, extra cheese. And you go for the healthy stuff? How do you have that?
I try to. When you're over 200 pounds, you have to be cautious of what you eat.
I should probably learn that lesson at some point in my life. Tough with what I do for a living.
But I do have my own salad down there, I want you to know.
Really? Like the Kevin Chapman?
The Kevin Chapman salad, that's right.
So what's in that?
That is steak tip salad.
Ah, see, all right. So you add a little bit of good stuff to the salad. Okay. All right. Now let's say you want to load up when you've done eating your healthy stuff for breakfast. On the weekends, you could load up on a big brunch. Okay. And your go-to spot is this place, Tavern in the Square. They have several locations. Where do you go and what do you like there?
The one in Central Square in Cambridge is the one I go to the most.
Yep.
I've been to the other locations. It's also a great place to watch like a sporting event too. Sometimes if I'm looking to see a game just to get out of the house or something, I may mosey over there. But they've got an amazing brunch. I have 2 young children as well, so I always try to find these places that are kid friendly.
Yes.
And they have from eggs Benedict to steak to chicken to sushi and a huge dessert table. It's an amazing brunch.
I know. I've taken my kids there as well. My son happens to love. They have like a waffle fried nacho kind of platter.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that's considered healthy eating in the Engelman family. All right, now let's move on to a lunch. Okay. I know you live down in the South Shore, south of Boston, and you're an actor. You're a guy who likes good food. So I can't say it's shocking that you enjoy a nice burger at Wahlburgers down in Hingham.
My favorite thing down at Wahlburgers actually is a turkey burger.
Really?
Yeah, it's a turkey burger with stuffing and cranberry, and once in a while I'll have the fries.
Yeah, that really is a good place, and it's funny. Obviously it's like nationally acclaimed. They have their own television show, but if you just go in there and you realize this isn't just Hollywood, this is really tasty food.
Well, and it's great food, but it's really tough to get in there for me now, specifically in the weekends.
Right.
My kids will say, "Hey, let's get down to Wahlburgers and get a burger." And, Saturday and Sunday it's out of the question.
Right, forget about it.
Because there's a line, down the street and around the corner.
Yeah.
But you know, during the week, if I'm home, I'll usually slide in there and grab something to go.
Absolutely. All right, now let's move from burgers to steaks. Before you walked in today, we're just talking about steakhouses like guys do, the places you've been in Vegas, the places you've been in New York. But your favorite place is right here in New England. You like Fred and Steve's Steakhouse down in Rhode Island.
Oh, amazing. I mean, as I said before, when we were discussing this in the hallway, I've been to the mall, I've been to Boca, I've been to Chop, I've been to Cut, I've been to Ditka's, I've been, you know.
Right.
And for me, Fred and Steve's Cowboy Steak, it's down at the Twin River Casino in Rhode Island.
Yep.
Out of this world. You just cannot beat it. The appetizers are great. They have this bacon appetizer with 3 different types of bacon, and it is phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean, it's to die for. I can't go down there too much, but you know, when I feel like cheating, that's my spot.
That is well done. A man who can do a healthy breakfast all the way to 3 different types of bacon. It is Kevin Chapman, everybody. Of course, you can catch Kevin Chapman on Person of Interest, and you can follow him on Twitter at POI Fusco.